What's up, YouTube? Well, we made it to a different place for us, the old Eldora Speedway. This place is just different. It's not like anything else in the country. It's pretty much revered as one of the greatest dirt tracks probably in history. This place is kind of the original mecca of dirt racing. Owned by Tony Stewart now, but he's done nothing but make this place better and keep the tradition kind of alive. Big half-mile track, fast track, really neat. And we're down here for the Flow Night in America race. 20 grand to win this thing, so that pulls in just about any touring guy in the country. So this is basically a Lucas Oil World Outlaw race, miniature dream or World 100, but we're parked in between Brandon Overton and Tyler Herb. So certainly keeping the egos in check here, right, mister?
That's right.
Yeah, keeping the egos in check here. We are just a very, very small fish in a very, very big pond, but definitely excited to be here. It's been a hell of a whirlwind the last couple of days. As most of you know, we rolled a car over at Attica last Friday night, had the thing completely stripped down Saturday, went through everything, straightened a bunch of panels, and had her back together last night at like 2 in the morning. So we took the week off of work to come run this race and go to Brownstown tomorrow and do some steel block stuff at the end of the week, and come hell or high water, was determined to do it. So all right, so we got through hot laps, we survived. We got through qualifying, we survived. This is way different than anything I'm used to. It's really neat track and fast, and very, very fast. I'm not fast enough yet, so car was actually pretty good for what limited understanding of what good is around here, but we made a few little tweaks for it for qualifying, and ended up qualifying pretty far toward the back, about 1.3 seconds off of fast time. So or fast time in our group, or I'm sorry, fast time in our heat race. So it gets loud down here in the infield, that's where we're pitted, but that is our heat race. That's Davenport, Shepard, Earl Pearson Jr., Briggs, I believe, Ross Robinson, Terry Rushlow, and I don't know the other 2 cars, but nevertheless, yeah, when you got heat races that you're in with Jonathan Davenport and Brandon Shepard and people like that, you know you're somewhere that's pretty important, or they're paying big money. So we'll go out there, we'll give it our best. Brandon probably put a few little tweaks on the car for the heat race. The track's definitely slicking it up a bunch. So we'll see what happens, but this place is definitely cool, and it's a fun experience thus far. Any thoughts?
I feel like a little fish in a massive pond. You look to my right, I see a totem wall, and I look to my left, and I see a totem wall. We're not in Kansas no more, Frodo.
Yeah, that echoed my earlier point. This is definitely different for us, but cool. You want to get fast, you gotta go run with the best, so that's what we decided to do tonight. Oh, we did have a, I don't know what he did with it. We did have a mishap in qualifying, broken fan blade. That sucks. We got that changed out. Hopefully we don't break another one. But at any rate, we're here at Eldora trying to have some fun and go. under-motored, certainly under-experienced, but we came down here to learn a little bit for the steel block deal. At the end of the year, that's exactly what we're doing. So we start at the back of the B main, which, incredibly enough, looks like an A main, you know, on any given night somewhere in the country. So like I said, we kind of knew this is where we were going to stack up, and you know, I'm at this point, go out there and learn something to B main and see where it all shakes out. But it's definitely fun. It's a lot different. So thoughts?
There's no replacement for displacement. Even though that's a big girl, it ain't big down here. We need a bigger motor.
Yeah, that's about accurate. She's wide open on a floorboard. That's all she's got. So like I said, we knew we was coming to a gunfight with a little tiny knife, and that's fine. I needed the laps down here. We needed to learn down here a little bit and see what it was all about. So hopefully that'll set us up in a better position for the end of the year with the steel block guys. So anyhow, we're gonna get after
now
the
here at Terry Rushlow, Roselle, Red Melody, Gary Smith, and
expected. I think we passed one or two. One of them might have had a flat tire, but you know, we were keeping pace with the guys in the back. I certainly felt a lot more comfortable. You know, I'm not disappointed at all about this. The car's all in one piece. I mean, we scraped a little bit on the wall, but that's to be expected. Really didn't hurt any tires. Car actually felt pretty damn good. We learned a lot. We learned what kind of gear we're going to need when we come back here for the steel block deal late in the year. And I mean, that's what this was all about. Literally just making some laps, learning something. We've never been here. We don't know anything about a track like this as far as setup goes. So we just kind of, you know, wung it. And I mean, honestly, the car wasn't too bad at all. We were a little bit free in that B main, but we kind of expected that. So, you know, really, I'm not complaining at all. You come down here with a field of cars like this, to a place like this, and it's gonna take you a minute to get good. So, all in all, a good night. Much better than the last B main we was in. So, did exactly what we wanted to do out here, and we'll come back later in the year. Time to get this thing loaded. Make the trip on over to Brownstown, Indiana for the second flow night this week. Talk to you in the morning.